Hey guys, this is Luigi back here again for another episode of Fighting Game Weekly. And before we start out this episode, I just want to announce that I will be on my brother's channel for a while, and I'll upload my videos Wednesday or Thursday. It all depends on my working schedule. So if I'm not up on Wednesday, then I'll probably upload on Thursday. So here we go with the next episode of Fighting Game Weekly, episode 4. Alright. Okay guys, this week's fighting game of the week will have to be Tekken 2, and the reason why I chose Tekken 2 is because it was the first game I ever played from the franchise, and back in the day Tekken 2 was a lot better for me than Virtua Fighter 2 for some reason. Maybe because it was a little more faster and probably have more characters than Virtua Fighter 2, and not to mention when I owned the PS1 version I was really excited about it because you can unlock all these other extra characters, and I don't know, for some reason the storyline for the Tekken franchise has always been interesting to me. I mean, not a lot of games get my attention in their storyline, but Tekken was one of the few games where I really was interested in the storyline. But I guess the cinematic endings at the end made it feel like, you know, you want to learn more about each character, which you eventually do throughout the whole series. But it's a pretty good game though. Well, it's not as good as Tekken 3 for me, but it just brings me back a lot of nostalgic, you know, memories about me and my friends going to the arcade and playing this game. It was pretty new back then for us, so, you know, we were all used to 2D fighting games, and once Tekken and Virtua Fighter came out, and things started to change for fighting games actually. But if you guys own the PS1 version, I suggest you guys hold on to it because it's a fair game. It's really good. I mean, I would keep my copy, but I want to know what you guys think about this game, because I know my brothers don't like this game. They say it's a sucky ass game probably because it's a little old. But let me know what you guys think about this game, and I'll choose this game because it was the first Tekken game I ever played. So let me know, and let's move on to part 2 of this segment. Okay guys, this week's fighter of the week will have to be none other than Sol Badguy from Guilty Gear, and the reason I chose him is because he's a really sick character. I mean, when I first played Guilty Gear, it was like a new gameplay for me, and it took me a while to get used to it, but it's actually a pretty good game, and this guy is the one I learned how to fight with, because everybody else is just a little bit more complicated for me to use. But Sol Badguy is probably, I don't know, just something about that dude that makes him like so cool. You know, like the sword and all that stuff, and not to mention his final move too. Every time I play Guilty Gear, from the first one to the last one, he's the character I choose the most. He's kind of, for me, he's kind of like the Ryu of Guilty Gear, because, you know, you have to learn with the main character sometimes because they have the easiest movesets and to learn how to fight. But yeah, Sol Badguy would be this week's fighter of the week. And like I said, comment down below, let me think what you guys think about this character. You like him, you don't, let me know. Alright, let's move on to part 3.
Heaven or hell, duel 1, let's rock!
Get ready to settle the score!
Okay guys, before we get to this week's Who's the Best Fighter, let me announce the winner for last week's. And last week's matchup was Tong Fu Rui from Fatal Fury versus Gen from Street Fighter, and the winner was Tong Fu Rui. A lot of people like Tong Fu Rui, and I guess he's a lot more powerful than Gen, because here's a little shout out and reminder. Nick Nack told me about how Gen has this disease condition, which I really did forget about it, but I didn't know it was that much critical for that. But yeah, the winner will be Tong Fu Rui. So those who voted Tong Fu Rui, give yourselves a thumbs up. Now let's move to the Who's the Best Fighter this week. Hey guys, this week's Who's the Best Fighter matchup would be Raven from Taken versus Cage Maru from Virtua Fighter. And well, these two guys are ninjas, and what's more badass than ninjas? Fighting ninjas, right? And the reason I chose these two is because I always wondered what it would be to have a Taken versus a Virtua Fighter crossover. But yeah, Cage Maru's been there longer, I would say, than Raven. But Raven's moves make up, I think, for the time he's been out of the game. And but not only that, Raven's pretty sick too. I mean, not to mention those moves he has on Taken 6, man, they're crazy. But Cage Maru is he's a really good fighter. I mean, once you master him, you can piss off anybody. Like my brother, he mastered Cage Maru, and he just pissed me off really bad because all he does is that head thing, and I don't know. So I want you guys to comment down below, vote who you guys think will win from these two, because I'm actually rooting for Raven on this one, while my brothers go for Cage Maru. But only you guys can vote down below and let me know, you know. And like I said before, comment on any of these topics and let me know. And you know, we'll see you guys next week on another Fighting Game Weekly, and maybe next week we'll do something a little more special. Alright, see you guys.